just turned 64 this year, in August. I left Berlin when I was 22 in order to work as a male model in Italy. It's a long story. Long story short, I had come to New York as a tourist and was discovered by a Japanese photo team. I didn't think much of it. I did a shooting with them, and then I went back to Berlin. Was contacted via telex at the time, and they told me to go to Milan and get tear sheets, and which is what I did. At the time, I had no work. My girlfriend had left me. I had no money, so I just bought a train ticket to Milan and went. It was easy money, and then I got fed up with it eventually. And I had bought a camera in Japan. I had started shooting some of my friends who were models at the time. And then I started photo assisting a very quite famous fashion photographer named Paolo Roversi, Italian man. Worked with him for 2 years. And then I went out on my own. I had taken a roommate for financial reasons who ended up being a professional skateboarder. And we talked about photography. He also dabbled in photography, or was a photographer. I didn't mean to say dabbled. He's a photographer. But we talked about, I showed him the Avedon book, and I said, I wish I could take portraits like these. And he said, you got to come to the skate park. And so he made introductions to some of his friends. And first time out, I knew it was working. In terms of casting, it was like a treasure trove. It's fantastic. You have every gender, ethnicity, you have everything. In 2017, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer of the base of the tongue. And then I started treatment in the beginning of 2018. Chemo, radiation, for 3 months simultaneously, and I was cured. And I remain cancer-free to this day, and the type of cancer I had rarely reoccurs. So. But then at the end of that year, almost New Year's 18, I had a arrhythmia that spun out of control. I just came home, I wanted to make some food. My roommate, who had at this point already been living with me, heard me fall. I fell out of my chair, lights out. And then when the medics came, they couldn't revive me for 43 minutes. They couldn't establish a heartbeat. And they had to zap me 9 times with the paddles. But hey, surgeries, numerous surgeries. I was in a coma for 5 days. And the doctors thought I was going to be a vegetable. They told my ex-wife and my daughter, he won't be the same. But here I am. And they called me the miracle man at the hospital because it was very uncommon to recover from what I went through.
Wow.
And well, the cancer was certainly a shock. And I do remember once breaking down and crying really hard. Funnily enough, when this all happened, I never cried once. But yeah, it's because you go to the treatments, you come home, you just feel crappy. And yeah, I was pretty low down. My biggest joy is that I can still shoot. My daughter, that she gets to see I currently have a show up in Manhattan, and she came to the opening, and that was a very beautiful experience. And she was very proud. Well, I would ideally like to be making a living as just a photographer again. I currently work at the Metropolitan Museum of Art as a security guard. Don't touch the art. I mean, I do have a prosthetic arm, but I never felt comfortable with it. I don't think it's very sexy. And it's good for like creepy self-portraits, but that's pretty much it. It's just a hook. What's her name? Brianna? Yeah. She swallows swords and fire and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
It's like a incredible sideshow act she has.
Oh my gosh.
2 arms, look at that.
Wow.
It's rough out there. I mean, for the new photographers, probably especially, because people don't see people anymore. It's all different now. So, but but still, you persist.